Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today we are back on the plasma deck doing another high score, wacky, fun run. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I do want to say thank you, like I always do at the start of my videos. 858 subscribers at the time of recording this. I'm mind blown, guys. That's more than I could ever dreamed of when originally making this channel, so thank you all so much. And we have another member that has joined the Orange Tree family. We have Henrik, Jack, Thunder Grenade, Josie, and Philippe. Thank you all so much. If you want to be a part of the Orange Tree family, get the little badge next to your name, get some exclusive emotes to use in the comment section and future live streams, and watch my videos a day early. You can click the join button next to my video or the link in the description down below. Let's open up this buffoon pack to start. I might have been interested in a banner as well. We recently just did a hiker run, so I'm not going to necessarily take it. I will take it just to sell and then use the banner. We do lose a few dollars by doing that, but at least we can kind of get through these first few antes easily and stack some cash while also looking for potentially maybe an arrowhead. Let's go ahead and buy it. Let's go next round. I'm not going to take the hieroglyph. I want to use all of the hands. So if I play something like this, we're getting 5,400 points right away. As you all know, on plasma deck, chips are king early on, so we're going to try and play some spades and also not use our discards for the time being. Eventually we'll want to get out of the banner because it's very, very good early, but it scales horrendously. Maybe we get an immolate. Okay, we could sigil here and pray for spades. Let's go ahead and do it. Bang, let's go. All right, best sigil ever. So if we go ahead and view our deck now, we already have 19 spades. So that's actually some really, really good deck fixing early on. And unfortunately, we don't see too many of them here right now. We're going to continue playing high card until we kind of get flush unlocked and we can build off of this arrowhead early. Okay. An invisible joker, beautiful, with foil is also nice. Let's go ahead and make another king of spades and then play it. We could have played a flush, I suppose. Probably should have done that. Only reason to play it would be for like telescope reasons going forward. Let's continue to go and just keep hitting the next button. We'll get invisible joker unlocked, so close to a flush here. I can't play a straight, so we'll just play the queen and we'll move on. We're scoring 10,000 points right now. Invisible joker is good to go. So before I necessarily use it, is there any other jokers I'd consider maybe over a second arrowhead early? Not exactly sure. Let's go ahead and go next. I don't need to use it right now, so maybe we'll wait a few rounds just to see how far we can get without really having to worry about the invisible joker. Having foil on it's actually really, really helpful, so we're not going to need it right away. Could use Chaos the Clown. Okay, I don't think I want a second bean. We'll roll again. I could do another scary face. Now ideally arrowhead's just better than scary face, so maybe we don't want to do that. Let's go next round. Spades are debuffed. Now we're probably still fine. This is actually probably a perfect boss to get out of the way early, just because we have the foil and we have the banner. And now because we're away from the spade boss, I am going to do my reroll, my free reroll. We can buy the planet, the high priestess, for some planet scaling, and I think I'm going to sell it all for the arrowhead right now, unless this buffoon pack has something it does not. So what I'm going to do here, actually, this is a perfect scenario, is sell, 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 and then grab the scary face. So now we have a really, really good chips only setup so far here on the plasma deck. This is awesome. We will take the crystal ball, of course. That's a great one to have. And we can re-roll maybe into a business card for some more money. And finally, we are able to do some discarding. So we're going to be looking for flushes, ideally flushes that have face cards on them. Okay, so we only get 2 of them here, and we send it, and this is going to be a pretty astronomical score for ante 4, which is great. That's 100,000 points, so we're currently 10 times the amount we need to be. We'll cash out. We could grab a golden joker for some extra money per round, and we can open up a pack here. We will continue to deck fix, and then maybe I continue to strengthen. We could go for like an idol build, something like this. Let's open up another Arcana pack. We could do another priestess. Unfortunately, didn't get a flush. Not gonna play anything else probably than just a flush at the moment. So we'll just use our discards in order to get our spades. Maybe we could play a royal flush. Not quite. Okay. We'll play these, so that's gonna score me the most. Okay, business card gets me $4, and that's 115,000 points. So this is a great start for chips only. It does not last that long. Even though chips only is very good, it just doesn't last that long, unfortunately. We'll skip those. I'm not exactly sure what else I would want. Dusk is actually really good. I don't need it right now, but maybe it's worth picking up. We'll probably hold out for now. Dusk was a good option though, just so you know. If you were in a bind, Dusk would be really good in this scenario because it re-triggers everything, not just your face cards, which is nice. Okay, we get a few more flush or re-triggers on the scary face for the business card. Only way we're making money right now, again, scoring 114,000 points, so we're pretty much okay. Four of a kind. Is this something? I mean, ideally we want to work towards like flush 5, so maybe we don't need it. Maybe we pick up seed money instead and roll one time. Okay, we get a Mars, but again, we don't need it. We're pretty good on our deck. We have 21 spades, so I'm not anticipating ever needing to, you know, worry about not getting the spades. Pretty much always guaranteed to get them at this point. As you can see, Scary Face isn't getting a huge amount of value right now. Well, that's okay. 93,000 points. We have a little bit of time to figure this out and fix it. DNA. I was just thinking about that in my mind. If only I had said something. Okay, we picked up DNA. We would like a blueprint or something like that now, so we can copy a few more spade cards. Okay, that's too much re-rolling already. So what we will do is try and find like the king of spades, most likely. Like that. Beautiful. And then just copy it. Okay, get more king of spades in our deck if possible. Work our way towards getting flush 5s and then sending this off. Business card was probably better to keep than golden joker, although golden joker is just a guaranteed $4, so we'll take it for the time being. It's okay. Buffoon pack. Okay, not interested in those ones. Maybe an Arcana pack. Temperance gives me $15. I don't mind that at all. Roll. Okay, we have Sock and Buskin now. Beautiful. Roll a few more times. Did we ever pick up like a blank voucher? No. So we're gonna, I would take an ectoplasm at this stage of the game as well, so we can get something else in our system here. Okay, we will copy the king of spades. Got lucky with the discards there, to be honest. And now we should be scoring pretty crazy amounts with Sock and Buskin as well. So far, this is a chips only build, and we're getting 300,000, which is nice. I don't think we've played any mult jokers so far, so maybe we try and keep it that way, see how far we can get. Okay, we'll move on. DNA would have been good with the hologram there, but if we're truly trying to keep it chips only, maybe we don't take it right now. Get rid of everything that's not really a high spade. Working our way towards a flush 5 potentially. Try and boost that up a little bit. Unfortunately, with DNA, if we add too many cards, it's going to be harder to kind of pare the deck down for an idol potentially in the future, which would kind of throw away chips only completely. So we just have to be careful with that. Hangman and Death. Okay, I would rather just copy a king. Unfortunately, the kings aren't very flavorful yet. There's a king. They don't have like an addition on them or anything. So let's go next here. Don't need a rare joker. Continue just copying kings as we see them, trying to get flush 5. Can we do it here? No, not quite. We'll get 4 of a kind. And I think even if we play the ace, 4 of a kind takes precedent. So I'll show you, even if we play this ace, it doesn't actually play. It's going to take precedent for the 4 of a kind, which is fine. I kind of regret not having that business card now. It would be nice. 300,000 points though. Nothing to scoff at for chips only. We also haven't leveled up any planets at all yet, to be honest. Let's roll here. Don't need it. 160,000 for the wall. I'm not worried about. Again, let's continue to try and go for that flush 5. Discarding as much as possible. Okay, we're going to be able to hit it here. So flush 5 is unlocked now. So we can start leveling up. I think it's Aries. Boom, flush 5. Let's send it. So this is the best we can score right now. So it's also good to get a baseline of how strong we are at the moment. Okay, 600,000 for that one with a flush 5. Thanks to the sock and buskin, of course. The plant would really slow us down right now, although we would get past it. So let's start with a trading card. We're going to remove the DNA and we're going to start getting rid of things. I guess we can take a Jupiter for the time being. Probably will be played over the flush 5. And let's start removing cards that we do not want to see. Now, we're not guaranteed a flush 5 by any means. But we're gonna hit it. I guess just get lucky, I suppose. How many kings? We have 13. That's not bad. Look at all those king of spades. So we'll just work our way towards getting rid of them. I did forget that we had that sigil earlier, so that does help quite a bit. 620,000 for that flush 5. Good. There's still ways we can vastly improve this, like hanging Chad, for example. If it was negative, that would be awesome. Let's move on here. Let's continue just to remove cards we do not want. That is going to help us for a potential idol in the future. And okay, we did not get it this time. So let's go ahead and play a bad hand and just see how bad this is going to score. That almost triggers nothing, right? Let's just do it again. It is wasting a little bit of money, but that's okay with me. And then we play our flush 5. Now, we haven't leveled up flush 5 at all, so that is poor, but it does level up very fast once we do. So once we see those planet cards, it will add to the score quite a bit. Okay. We can maybe find an Aries in here. We missed. We'll put 1 level into 4 of a kind. Not really thrilled about it, but we'll do it. We could grab a devil, I suppose. I don't need to reroll anymore. Must play 5 cards. That's okay. Let's get rid of the 10. Look for the flush 5. We have 4 of them. This isn't going to count. That's fine. We get the flush 5. Maybe we put the gold on the 9. Play our flush 5. Get a little bit of extra money out of it as well. Now, I would love for all of these to have red seals and a whole bunch of things. We haven't done a lot of really good deck fixing right now. We also haven't really solved money. I will take the hieroglyph now. It comes at a good time where we do need some more time to set up here, which is nice. Still looking for a level up in Aries. There it is. As you can see, it adds 50 chips, so it's basically 1 trigger of arrowhead, which is not anything bad at all. Reroll a few times. Don't need those. Don't need a juggle tag. Continue to remove cards we do not want. Allows us to hit flush 5 more often. Okay, we have 4, so let's just go ahead and play the queen high. That actually is going to score a decent amount of points, and then we get the flush 5. I'm just doing it simply because then we can eventually get telescope. We do have quite a bit of hands to recover from high card, but that's okay. Just the future telescope is why. I'm trying to think of long term in this run to see how far we can truly take this. Let's go ahead and buy another buffoon pack. Okay, I don't want any of those. We'll re-roll next. Unfortunately, we're not finding anything too much to make me a lot of money. We do have this 1 lonesome gold card. Maybe we can get lucky with a draw. I am kind of holding out for... Again, I don't need to play flush 5. So so maybe I won't. We'll just play 4 of a kind this time, just to get our scoring out of the way and make sure we get that money out of the 9. That still scores us 400,000 points, so we're totally fine. Okay, Bloodstone. We're not doing Bloodstone this run, unfortunately. There's an Immolate, and there's no Kings. That is a perfect Immolate. Beautiful. Can we level up Ares again? Yes, we can. Also beautiful. Roll a few times. I will take a level in Mars just because we just played it, so it's definitely possible that we play it. Vampire can't do. Okay, let's go next round. Forces 1 card to always be selected. I'll cut the 8. That's no problem. Can just play the flush and move on. There's really no reason not to. This will score not quite as much as flush 5 because it has more chips associated to it, but 400,000. So the way this run is rolling, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do much unless we get like an antimatter here, maybe, perhaps. Okay, unfortunate. Also didn't get the best hit on these, so we'll just add a talisman to the 10. Not ideal. Maybe another Ares? No. Okay, probably should have just leveled up the 4 of a kind. That's fine. That Joker does work with flush 5, so that's interesting to just let you know. Okay, we got flush 5 this time. Let's see how much this is scoring for us now, because eventually the blinds are going to go up quite a bit. Okay, 700,000 now with Ares, the level that it is. I think it's level 3. Not playing that. No Ares. I guess we could level up flush. It doesn't hurt us. Arcana pack is not bad. We could just world more cards. Really doesn't matter at this point. 27 spades. We're kind of filing out our deck quite nicely here. We could do a strength, perhaps. There's definitely some things that we want to get rid of. Perhaps this jack. The queen, not of that queen, really. So yeah, we could level up these jacks a little bit and then just play a flush to move on. We know that it's going to win, and we don't really need to do any more searching. Okay, double arrowhead's not too bad. So obviously this is enough to win. That really wasn't the idea. We're trying to score as high as possible. We do have 4 uncommons. I do love myself a baseball card. I'm not sure if we really want to ruin our chips only mindset right now. Probably don't. So we're not going to take it. But baseball card is really, really good for this scenario. Okay. Beautiful. I think we had... Oh! Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna get rid of Scary Face, I think, and pick up the blueprint. I want to keep trading card along for a little bit longer, so let's do that. Very large blind, 600,000. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. We'll dig for a flush 5. We do find it, and then now with Sock and Buskin, let's see how much this scores us. It should double our score, I believe. Close to double it. So we should be in the millions for sure now. 984,000, so not quite. So we did win. We should be good for another ante or 2, the way we're kind of rolling here. Cash out. Seltzer is also good. Do we want to get rid of trading card for Seltzer? Unfortunately, Seltzer doesn't last forever, so maybe not. We do get an Ares, so what do we want to take first? I say we cut 2 cards, and then I say we get another Hanged Man. I think we still want to kind of work towards an idol if possible. Cut 2 more cards that aren't spades. We're kind of getting there. We could take a wheel. Okay, didn't work out. Let's go next. We're trying to work our way towards an idol. I don't know if we can get there. We'll get rid of the ace. Okay, not ideal. I think 4 of a kind gets us there, so we'll play that for the time being. I think next round is where we're going to run into some problems if we don't have some immediate scaling. I would love an antimatter to show up. Obviously it didn't. We have money tree, but that's not going to help us right now. We will take the Arcana pack. Death does help us out. Beautiful. Slowly picking away at our deck. As you can see, we have almost removed all of the other suits. Maybe an Ares. No luck. Okay, let's go next. 300,000. We're not too worried about it yet. Get rid of a 3, I suppose, and look for our flush 5, and we get it. Send it off. Take our blueprint here. So we have 2 scoring triggers and we have 2 re-triggers, so this should be the most ideal scenario. Again, not about 900k. That's exactly what it was before, is exactly how much we can score. Again, this has been chips only so far. Maybe another immolate? No. Onk or cryptid. We will take some more kings. That's fine. A death card or a hermit. Take the money. Potentially to find something else in here. So we have the family. Let's see what that would be doing for us. It would be getting us 100 mult. So realistically, it'd be a little bit more. 35. Not enough, right? We're gonna skip it. Right now, our eyes are kind of set on chips only. Go ahead and get rid of this ace. Okay, we have the flush 5 unlocked here. Go ahead and play it. I think we're totally fine, even though that our base got halved, because majority of our points are coming from our jokers right now. Yeah, that was still 800,000. I don't know if we need millions yet. We probably do now. There's Ares. Yeah, we definitely need millions now. Let's grab the wasteful. Let's hopefully we get another few Ares in here. Okay, no luck with that one. No luck with that one. Okay, that does suck. Hanging Chad is better for score. So if we're really gonna try and survive here, we'll pick up the Hanging Chad. If we're truly only gonna go chips only, then we're still fine. What we can do, that's just a flush. So we'll just play this hand, and I'm only doing it to get the money. I should have transitioned the blueprint to the Hanging Chad, which is my bad. That is totally my bad. Now let's look for our flush 5. Okay, let's send it. This will score nearly 1,000,000 points with the flush, with the Hanging Chad. And we got another level in flush 5. So we'll be definitely over 1,000,000 here. Hey, and that wins. So we probably can get through this ante pretty safely. I am just slightly worried about the future though. Ares, beautiful. We'll take it. That does help, believe it or not. It might not allow us to get through the next ante, but it does help for right now. Reroll. Reroll Emperor. Okay, what does the Priestess give me? Nothing that I want. Okay, we'll take another Ares and we'll move on here. We can get 1.6 million. We can tower you. We can play this flush 5, see how much that gets us. This is the max amount of we can score right now with chips only, and this is why chips only does only carry you so far. Now there's other chips build that will work better than this, like a really juiced up Wii Joker would be better than this. Go ahead and play the high card just to get us some money out of this. We know that one more hand will score us about 1.3 million, so we're fine. And we can continue discarding to make sure we get our flush 5. There we go. We have a small enough amount of cards in our deck that we're okay doing that. Send this off once more. And again, this should be like 2.7 million, around the 2.8 million mark. So we know we're okay for this one and for the boss. Yeah, 2.8 million, beautiful. But chips only definitely has a cap. Now there's obviously other chips only builds that is better than this. We're just doing this for fun. Satellites only gonna get me $5. I really wish an antimatter came. That would have helped us. We could have then stuck like a mult joker in here, but no such luck. Okay, I can't afford anymore. Play only one hand type this round. We can play flush 5s only. Let's go ahead and send it. I would love to play this 10, but I cannot. We're playing flush 5s only. That's the only way we can actually beat this ante. So we need to make sure that we do that. Okay. We're gonna need one more flush 5, which we got, and that's gonna win. Gonna get, yeah, about 1.7 million, you know, thereabouts. Actually 1.8 million, 1.78 million, 2.79 million. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, but now we're dead. This is kind of where chips only gets us as far as we can go. Unfortunately, we still didn't get an ectoplasm. It's kind of what I wanted. Go ahead and grab overstock. I don't think it's gonna help us any. We can grab a world, a hermit. There's nothing that's really going to help us here. An obelisk. Can I pivot to hanging Chad? I mean, we could try, right? We're dead in the water here, so let's just talk about this. Flush 5 is over, or chips only is over. So we could drop something like this, pick up a photograph, and then send it. I mean, let's try it, right? We're just trying to survive as long as possible. We need 14 million. So we're still going to be playing our flush 5. Actually, first, we're going to be playing this 10 to get us some money. So let's go ahead and do that first. Okay, that was just to get some money. Now we're going to play a flush 5 and see how far we can get with this. Not sure if it's going to win. It probably does. And this is why mult is much better than chips, everyone. There's 24 million points by actually adding some mult into it. So definitely good to know. We could grab a magician, finally start getting some flavors on our kings. I probably should have done that a long time ago. First things first, let's use this world. Then we can use this magician. Then we can use an emperor. Okay, I'll take a temperance for 10 bucks and a devil. Still leveling up flush 5. We have a little bit more runway now. Every flush 5 level really does help the photograph as well. And now we pretty much fully pivot out of chips and we go malt. Which is unfortunate that it had to come to this, but that's totally fine. Devil, we can put you on a queen. And then we look for our flush 5. And we play it, something like this. Maybe if we get a mult hit, it becomes even better, and we did. And as you can see, we're going to score much higher than we were before, 35 million. Now, we're not necessarily out of the weeds yet. We still don't really have enough to get past the next ante. So again, this is how bad building for chips only really is, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We had fun doing it, and I'm happy about it. That's pretty easy, right? If you think about it, we only have a handful of cards that aren't that. So we can get rid of the chips, grab a blackboard, and it's going to help us survive just slightly longer. It should 3x our score, right? So let's try it out. Go next. Decrease level of played poker hand. That's fine. So as you can see, all of our cards are going to be spades in hand. So we decrease our level, but this should multiply everything by 3 at the very end, which is going to help significantly. 178 million. I think we need 300 million now. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll take an extra hand size. Sure. We'll take a magician and we'll open up some arcana packs. Okay, beautiful. We can do something like this. How do I do this? Magician and then devil, and then death it. Yeah, I think that's the proper way. Open up another one. We'll take the money out of this one. Chariot will help marginally as well. Maybe a polychrome. Okay. Emperor as well will help. Okay, let's go next here. 600 million. Okay, so slightly off on that. Let's go ahead and put a chariot on you, devil on you, hanged man. We do need to hang the stone. We want to keep the devil in hand. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. It'll be close. 300 million. So if we do that again, we're fine. So we now need 2 hands to get through. Send it, and we need to make sure that we're holding all spades or clubs. But this is just why pivoting to mult is that much better. 900 million. Okay, we're making moves here. Is there any way I can get any stronger still? I'm not exactly sure. Not totally sure. We can lovers this. Burglar, probably not gonna help me. Let's go next. 900 million we know we can get. We just did that. Something like this will score around that 900 million again. Thankfully we lovered that, or it would have been kind of in the way. So that was 400 million-ish. We can use our discards now for our kings. We would just need some more steel if we really wanted to get through everything. We should be pretty okay here. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. That's not good. We had a dirty 9 in our hand and we're out of cards now. Well, we're gonna have to pray for some lucky card hits or we're dead. Huh. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. We had that 9 in our hand. Yikes. I think we're just dead now. Yeah, we got 2 money hits too. 830 million. Oh, that's okay. So that was chips only until we won, and then we pivoted to mult to survive. So that just shows you how bad chips only actually is. Amazing at the start of Plasma, you're gonna love it, but to, you know, progress further and further and further and further, if you want higher scores, you're gonna have to go multiplicative mult, and there's just really no way around that. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all my members. Thank you for all the support on the channel. We're cruising to 1,000 subscribers. I'm very excited for it. We'll try and do something special here on the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below, if you watched all the way to the end, what you want to see for 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. Thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow.